Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Pick and Pour podcast. My name is Ajwa Kufuya, founder of Geek Brand Company. Here with me is
And the CEO of Pride and Forex Academy.
we are excited to have you back for our third episode. Once again, we are going to pick from a selection of topics and then have a discussion about it.
Let me help you.
For our third episode, we are going to discuss: is it healthy for partners to have complete privacy in a relationship, even if it means keeping secrets from each other? Andy, what's your stance?
I think yes. There should be some level of privacy. The fact that I'm in a relationship with you doesn't mean you have to know my in and out. You understand? There has to be some physical, emotional privacy. You understand? Even though I'm in a relationship with you. Yeah. So I feel there need to be something like that. Yes.
We are talking about complete privacy here. For me, no, it's not healthy to
Why
have
do you think? Why do you
complete
think?
privacy.
Why do you think it's not healthy?
We are building something together.
Okay, let me give you an example before you even continue. Let me see. I'm in the office with these ladies, right? Who has even showed an interest, okay, in me. And then they've texted me. One of them has texted me something. I'm not in that kind of conversation with the person.
Yes.
The person may even send something, means other thing. You are not aware. You go get the phone. You since there's no password on it, you get the phone and see whatever the person texted. You're going to get mad eventually if you're my partner, right? But if there's this lock on the phone, once you can't get access to the phone, when I see this message, I'll delete it and continue with whatever I'm doing in life. You understand? One way or the other, there's going to be peace always in the relationship or in the marriage. You don't have to know everything. These things are
I do
just there
not.
to see. These
I
things are
do not
just there
have
to
to know
see.
everything.
These things are there to manage the relationship. It's not taking control of the relationship. It is managing it.
I do not
You
have to know
understand?
everything. But if
Good.
you are taking steps to make sure you have complete privacy with me, then that means you don't trust me.
And
Yes, that means you don't trust me.
the trust issue here again.
And why don't you trust me?
Oh no. It is not about you.
What are
See,
you hiding?
I could even have password on my phone, right? But it could be from my other colleagues at workplace. How about that? I can't just be changing them. When coming back home, I
Why
have
are
to
you
move.
changing the password?
No, not even changing. I don't have to take the password of when I'm coming back home. It can't be something I have to be doing always.
But
When it's there, just there
don't you
for a
think
reason.
don't you think if you feel the need to be putting in passwords for your partner, that person isn't for you.
That person doesn't work.
That person necessarily isn't for you, like as a life partner.
Why do you think so?
If you feel the need to keep secrets from me, complete secrets from me, one, it means you don't trust me.
Ajua, if I keep secrets from
Two,
you,
it
those
means
secrets are certain things that's going to help the relationship. You
it's
don't have to
it's
know everything.
it's not like I'm always going through your phone. It's not like I'm always going through your stuff to look for
There's no need
things
for you to even go through the phone at the first place.
Why
There's no need.
why do you need complete privacy
Why do you
with
have to go
someone
through
that you are spending your
one,
life
the
with?
phone is not even yours. Even though the phone is not yours.
And two
You know
shall
that.
become
You know the
one.
phone is
Where
not yours,
where did
right?
that one go?
And then we hear people say 1 + 1 equal to 1. What did you hear in the in the sometimes I don't understand. 1 + 1 is equal to 1. Is that right? We've been hearing those things. Ajua,
You say
the
one
phone is not
plus
yours.
one.
The phone is not yours at the first place. You don't need to
That
touch
is
it.
a mathematical equation.
Yes.
1 + 1 mathematically is not going to be 1.
Yes. But you hear people saying that.
But when you
So-
come to the religious aspect, 1 + 1 is equals to 1.
It's never 1.
It is.
It is never 1.
Which
Ajua,
let me ask you a
religious
question.
aspect, let me tell you,
Which
the
is
Bible
the
said,
bigger
I
number?
am-
Which is the bigger number?
What?
5 or 1?
Which is the bigger number?
Yes, 5 or
If
1.
you say big in what sense? How? Well, if you say bigger number, how? I could say 1 is big for me. Do you know why I would say 1?
Why?
When somebody is first in class, the person is a very good student.
Okay.
I could say 5. What bong? And I could say 5. I have 5 oranges. I have more oranges than you. 1. It's a different meaning. If you say big as in what? 1 and 5. What do you mean by that?
When someone says 1 + 1 is equals to 1,
Yes.
what I think the person means is the man and the woman becomes one, united, one. When they say 1 + 1 equals 2, two separate things. Two separate things.
Have you
They
ever
can be conquered.
Have you
Divide
ever
and
heard-
conquer.
Have you ever heard this adage? I'm saying, Tiriko Kwejina.
My tree isn't very good. I don't know.
Yeah, Tiriko Kwejina. I didn't need Papa could say. So what's going to happen is you have your ideas, I have my ideas. You put
Yes,
it
that's
together.
where two
So
comes together to become one.
so it is two. So how does this thing become one? You have two different minds is at play here. You understand?
You don't need granted, I don't need to know where you are 24/7. If I need to know where you are 24/7,
Okay.
then my insecurities are that high. Yes. Anyone that needs to know their partner's whereabouts 24/7 has a lot of insecurities. That's not where I'm coming from.
Okay. So where are you coming from?
Let's say your phone is there,
Okay.
a message comes in, you're in the bathroom, I tell you, you have a message, you ask me, who is it from? I say it's from this so and so person. Is it urgent? You say yes. I say, okay, since your hands are wet, let me read it to you.
Why would you read
I
it to me?
suggest, let me
What
read
for?
it to you. It's just an example. Let me read it to you, and you say no.
If you read it to me, wait. The way I would like to even answer the question at the first place, you can't do that for me.
Why
You
can't
understand?
I do that for you?
You can't do that for me. The way I would like to express myself,
So if you
right?
keep
In it.
if you keep locks on your stuff from your partner,
No, I'm not even
in
doing
a
it
state
because
of
I don't- I'm not
emergency,
doing it
how
because,
is she going to help you?
Oh, Aja, what kind of emergency?
Really?
I'm not.
Let me tell you something. A friend of mine recently collapsed in his room. If he had a partner with him, the partner doesn't know his password or anything, and there are certain things, nowadays phones come with emergency stuff. You can
Yeah.
put in your blood, so and so, like if you have allergic reactions. If I don't have the password to
But
your
the
phone,
partner had
how
her
am I
phone on
going
her.
to what?
The partner had a phone on her at
The
that
partner
time.
had a phone
So you
on
can
her.
use that. You can use your phone to do whatever you want to do. Later on, you get
No, but
whatever
what
you
I'm
need.
saying is he had no one around him, and then he collapsed.
Okay.
What then if someone comes in, the person doesn't have a phone? Someone comes in at that point, sees him lying there, person doesn't have a phone with him.
Yeah.
How is the person going to call for emergency service?
The person doesn't have that. It's or a phone
Yes.
with him. You can just find a phone anywhere. If you so fine. You get a
Meanwhile,
phone. You can access the phone. Can't you find another
meanwhile,
phone?
if it was the partner that had come to find him, she didn't have a phone on her. I have your code. I just key it in
But the
and
fact
then
that
call
you can
for
access
help.
my phone doesn't mean you can't get somebody's phone to do whatever you want to do.
That's
The phone
that's
is mine,
time.
and
That's
mine
time.
alone.
That's
See,
time that I am going to use to go and find a different phone. That time could have been used to call for help, which would have arrived faster.
see, one thing about this life is if you die, you die. You understand? If you die, you die. No matter what you do, you die. What I'm trying to say, the phone is mine. You see, let me tell you, even if I bought the phone, let me tell you something. Ajua,
Nobody is
with you,
disputing.
if I'm in a relationship with you, right, and I bought the phone for you, right, the phone completely become yours now. I don't even have access to the phone. You give the phone to me on your own terms.
Yes,
right?
but we are talking about complete privacy.
Complete privacy.
Everybody needs space at some point.
Yes, you need
everybody
space.
needs some level of privacy. But for me, complete privacy is not healthy for a relationship. Complete
sure?
privacy, no.
It is very good.
It's
Ajua.
not complete. Some level of privacy, yes, I understand that. But complete privacy for a healthy relationship,
So
it will not work.
Ajua, some level of privacy. What and what do you think should not be done? Like the password on phone. You think you are supposed to know it, right?
I'm not going to outright demand your password. It's even nicer if you give it to me on your own.
Why would I even give it to you at the
It's
first
even
place?
nicer if you give it to me on your
problem
own.
is, why would I even
It
give it
tells
to you at the
me,
first
it tells
place? It's not
me.
like I'm cheating or
No,
something.
it
But
tells
the thing
me.
is,
Yes,
why would
I
I even give it to
understand.
you at the
I
first
understand that there are certain level of confidentiality to
Let me
certain things.
Let me tell you something.
Those things are different.
Let me give an example. Let's say my mom calls me to tell me something about you, which she doesn't like about you.
Yes.
You. Okay. And then you get to find out. How do you think the relationship is going to be between you and my mom?
If I get to find out, that would mean that I invaded your privacy.
Good.
That would be that I invaded your
The
privacy.
lock on the phone. This would have happened and the communication, the space and everything
If
you have
I
between me
keep
and my mom
if I
is going
keep
to be okay.
invading your privacy
But
and then you
when I
put
give the-
locks on it, then you have a point. But I am not. But then unprovoked, you keep putting locks on everything.
It should be. That is
It's
mine.
not like
Those
it's
things
not
are my-
it's not
Ajua,
as if
those
it's not
things are
as
my
if
personal
every
things.
time I am going to go through your phone. No, I am
No,
not.
wait, not every time, but you will go through it.
I'm not going to go through
You
it.
said not every time, meaning you go
I'm
through
saying
it
it's
eventually.
not like every time I'm going to go through
So
your
meaning
phone.
eventually you go through it, right?
We are there. Let's say we are there. Sometimes I pick up my friend's phone just to look at pictures.
Pictures.
Yes.
If you want to
So
look at
every
pictures, you tell
time I
me.
have to come to
If you
you,
want to look
I have
at
to come
pictures,
to
you
you,
tell me.
Andy, unlock your phone for
I'm
me.
there. I'll open it.
Even
Glory
some
to you.
guys,
We take a look at it, yeah. But you just don't
So
take
you
your
need
phone and
you
go
need
like,
you need to, if I want to look at
let me tell you
pictures, if I want to
something.
look at
Let me
memes
tell
on
you,
your
let
phone,
me use my
every time
let
you
me
have
use
to
my-
be by me
let
to
me use
look
my
at them.
pers- let me use
That
let
means
me
you're
use
hiding
let me use my, let me
something.
use my personal life as an example.
If you need to be by me
I'm with
to
my
look
lady,
at
right?
pictures on your
I'm with my
phone,
lady, right? And she's like, I want to use your phone for something. I'm like, what do you want to use it for? She doesn't want to say it, right? And I'll let her come close. Take the phone. Once I'm here, I open it up for her. Initially, she didn't really understand the reason I was doing this thing. And I told her it's not like I'm doing something bad, right? I feel like I just want to be part of what you are doing. Yeah, I just want to be part of what you are
you
doing.
want to
Not
be
that
part of me.
I want to be part of what you are doing. Not that because I'm cheating. At the end of the day, if I'm cheating, I won't give the phone to you at the first place. I'm there. Do whatever you want to do once I'm here.
So if
I
your
won't leave
boys
the phone
boys,
behind
would you give your phone to your boys
my boy.
and then still be by them and then say you want to be part of the experience of them looking at
My boys.
looking at your pictures?
Let me tell you, my guys, they know for me. I don't even give my phone to anybody. They know me. I don't give my phone to anybody.
You are saying you need to experience it together. You looking
So
at
if
the
you want
pictures.
to, if you want to look at pictures, I'm
So
there. You are there.
if
We do like this.
if
We do that.
if you are
But
working,
you don't
let's say
just come and take my
you are
phone.
spending Friday nights together,
Uh-huh.
but then you have some work that needs to be completed.
Okay.
And she's sitting idle, bored. She's like, okay, you went to some events. I would like to look at the pictures. You would stop the work you are doing just to go and look at the pictures with
The
her.
pictures you look at it later on. That time you not look at it. You look at the pictures later on. I mean, if it's pictures you want, I could even send it to your phone. If it is pictures you want, we really want to watch, I will just send those pictures to
Then
your
that
phone.
means you have insecurities.
No insecurities. I feel like
Why don't you trust? Why don't you trust that
like the example
your
I gave
partner
you.
says I'm looking at pictures?
Like the
Why are
example
you
I
not
gave you earlier.
trusting that it's
No,
the
like the
pictures I'm
example I
looking
gave
at?
you earlier. What if I'm trying to protect the relationship? See, you may see something on the phone and it doesn't mean what you really think.
Then
at
you
the time.
explain.
Explain.
Provide
Have
explanation.
you ever explained something to somebody, the person is not getting it? You explain tire. You have no evidence. And you go explain tire. Has that thing ever happened to you before?
Sort
It
of.
really happened to me recently. So I was it's not let me not even not talk about it, but it really happened to me recently. And I feel like the person was really getting me wrong. I'm trying to explain to her, and she's like, no, I don't feel like that's what he meant. But in my mind, I had clear conscience. You understand? So something you explain these things for it not to even happen. Putting all those measures, putting all these things, and then these things they are not going to happen. You understand? Yeah.
I maintain that it's
I know
unhealthy.
you'd always maintain your position. It's not a new thing. I know you're always going to maintain your position. You have to see.
I understand that we have to value each other's right to know.
Okay.
But that doesn't mean that we should have complete privacy about important things. If you need to have complete privacy from someone, then you are better off being alone.
Are you
That's what I
serious?
believe.
Mm,
Yes.
Okay. That's your opinion, but Ajua, for me, I need complete privacy. Seriously, I really do. Because, see, I'm not even going to talk about cheating and stuff. I'm going to talk about, let's say, even from my family aspect, maybe, or a friend text me, Charlie, hey, your woman, dear, what is that? You understand? Meanwhile, you guys are very close. Oh, you and my friend are very close. You finding out this thing may break, but maybe my friend bring my attention to something very important. I could just advise you on my own terms. So you going to see it there, will be like, madam, person will send me email. Guy, you understand this whole thing? To prevent all these things are there to put those measures in place. You understand? So, and they need to be complete privacy. I'm telling you. If you want to look at pictures, I'll do it with you. Trust me.
Every time
I'll
you
put it
look
there
at
like that.
pictures with me.
I like doing that thing. I mean, you can ask my lady I'm with right now. She will tell you. I always do that thing with her, and it is so nice. We look at it, she'll be like, okay, oh, here you did this, here you do that. It's nice. Now imagine you're looking at the pictures alone. You can't get any feeling. There's no feeling.
If I
in
find
that.
it, I would ask.
You would ask.
I would ask.
So if you wanted to know, you would have done the thing with me.
I wanted to know what.
If you weren't asking the question right, you should have done it with me.
No, you went to an event and then you took pictures. I wasn't
Yes.
at that event.
I'll send it to you on
somewhere
your
else.
phone. I will send it to you on your phone. You don't need to watch it on my phone.
So Andy maintains that it's healthy to have complete privacy.
Yes.
with your
Yes.
partner, and I
Yes.
maintain that it's not healthy at all. At
Well,
all.
that's what
So
you think.
let us know what you also think, whether you are for or against.
I know my guys are with me, They are really with me.
I doubt that.
Are
I
you sure?
doubt that. Unless, of course, they have something to hide.
What do you say? I know he's listening, he's watching at the same time.
Like, so this has been episode 3 of Pick and Pour podcast. Until next time, thank you.